as an assistant coach in Dallas, where he helped win the 2011 title, that he rejuvenated his career. Stotts wasn't sure he'd get another coaching opportunity, but after that, he said the stars aligned. Kevin, he's now in year 8 as head coach in Portland.
The players love him. Thank you, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Rodney Hood out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young, and it's Capella in at center. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the teams that you don't have a chance to win a championship.
Now Hunter. There's the triple. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Right side Hood. Hunter grabs the miss.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
No good off the back of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Count it, good.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Young drives in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Hood, the pass to Lillard. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Just 5 on the clock.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Hunter. Rebound by Nurkic. For Portland, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. With a step back. That one wide left. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And there's the pass to Capella. And here is Hunter. Last game we saw him score 13. Shots good from Young.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Pass to Nurkic. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the inside, Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Young against Lillard from the arc. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 7.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
A baseline J, and the basket by McCollum.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Here's Young. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Smitty, interesting fact about Trae Young. Drafted by the Hawks, but he has a strong fear of birds.
Wow. I also heard he even had a meeting with their mascot, Harry the Hawk, to get a comfort zone with each other. They're cool now, but Trae Young, not a fan of other birds. We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Hood, the pass to McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Takes the three. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. And that deep range opens up everything for Trae Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses midcourt. And with his tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
McCollum outside. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Young against Lillard. Hits McCollum on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. That's 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Young. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hood kicks to McCollum. Over Bogdanovich. And the shot is long. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They lead by 7. And stolen by Hood. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Really like the tenacity that Hood plays with on defense. He is so good at reading the passing lanes.
Bogdanovich against McCollum. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Good D by Covington.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And Young, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 14 points for the game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lillard and Portland again with the bucket.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hood deciding where to go with it. Lillard dishes to Hood. Releases. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Jusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 25, and 5 game? The Bosnian Beast making a name for himself.
He's off on the first.
The one thing you can say about the Hawks, they have drafted well over the past few seasons. Stole John Collins at pick 19, traded back for Trae Young, and the Herter selection. The rebuild may not be long in Atlanta.
And he sinks the second. And Steve, the Hawks not only identify talent, they identify guys who will excel in their established system.
And that system is finding value with shooters. They also look for guys who bring the energy and also bring the effort. The size of the player isn't as important as the heart.
5 to shoot. It's deflected.
Rodney has those long arms. He can block your shot. A tenacious defender.
And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 9 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Out to the right wing. Now here's Capella. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, Covington, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, lately we have seen star players changing teams more often. Shorter contracts, player options. Smitty, is there any downside to any of that?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint. You get invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. And both free throws good for Covington. The Hawks trail it. Young taking his time here. Gallinari outside. Covington with the steal. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young against Lillard. They need this. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum kicks to Covington. Got that one up quick.
Timeout.
And it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Love the jump shot Covington possesses. Often it looks good coming right out of his hands.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
And you look at the shot chart from McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Lets it go with the three. Rebound Atlanta.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now just a 1-point Trailblazer lead. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Knicks. Outside Hood. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. He can't hit that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. So here's Gallinari. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. Nurkic with the block. And he recovers it. Yep, it counts. Here's McCollum. Passes to Nurkic. Fires the 3. McCollum, no good. Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. On the pass to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A fadeaway. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cullen passes to Nurkic. Bogdanovich against McCollum. Takes it out to Covington. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard with the bucket.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
The Hawks shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game. Young finds Gallinari. Takes a 3. Young's shot is off. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Covington dishes to Lillard. To the paint. Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First one falls for him.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
And so Young nails them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Young and Herter make up the back. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Jones in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Capella covering. Anthony kicks to Lillard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Hood, the pass to Lillard. Over Young. Knocks down the 10-footer. 13 points for Damian Lillard.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
From 15 feet away, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Anthony. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got his first basket of the night.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Young against Anthony. Here's the teardrop. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 21.
Ooh, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
Lillard surveying the D. Here's Cantor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
From a low drama perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That's good from Young. Here's Trent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over in the corner, Lillard over Young. Portland, no good that time either.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And Smitty, one thing I like about Gallinari, he's doing more things on the court as he ages.
I totally agree. He used to be out there only to shoot, but that hasn't been the case for a while now. Still scores, but his rebounding has improved, and he's done a good job of driving and drawing fouls.
And so here's Portland. And Lillard kicks to Cantor. Launches a three. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. That one good for 2. Cantor's got 5 points in the quarter.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Pass to Collins. Gallinari outside. Pass to Young. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 26 points.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Zach Collins checked in for Rodney Hood. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Over to the left wing. The 11-footer, and he hits the jump shot. Lillard's got 17.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
It's tipped. And now Portland on the break. The wide open look here for Anthony, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Stolen by Cantor. Here's Lillard. Finished off the break. Lillard's got 19 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
chance to check out the numbers for Trae Young. Last year, getting it done. He was around 19 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Feeds it to Jones, and stolen by Lillard. And again, Portland running the court in transition, and then Lillard slams it in.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Jones dishes to Young. Gallinari outside, looking to end the run. Here's Collins, and the rejection by Collins. Down low. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Anthony. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for Portland. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Gallinari. Here's Jones. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Lillard, the pass to Cannon. Outside Anthony. Over Jones, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gallinari against Anthony. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Young against Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Now the pass to Cannon. Anthony on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Anthony's got the lead back up to 7 now for Portland. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Young against Lillard. And Young kicks to Gallinari. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here are the Blazers. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Anthony. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. The Hawks shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Young inside. He's against Cantor. Herter, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Collins against Lillard. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play. What's up?
Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I could step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the middle, here's Young. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 28 points for Trae Young.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
And the basket by Lillard.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Young dishes to Gallinari. Pass to Fernando. He kicks it to Collins. 6 to shoot. Collins with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And the rejection by Collins. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Cullen passes to Canner. Lillard outside. Back to Canner. It's Covington on the wing. Gallinari with the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time. Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Kicks to Cantor. McCollum against Bogdanovich. From about 16, Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. Lillard comes with the double team. Here's Bogdanovich. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Covington dishes to Lillard. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Collins. Misses the 3. Young outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Young's got 30 points.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, what was the area of emphasis for your team during the first half?
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We're bucking down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays. You know, challenging every possession counts. And we're doing that the first half.
I know you want to keep it going in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 25 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Man, Damian Lillard just ate them up. The defense, they tried to adjust, but when he gets that jumper going, the only player on the floor that can stop him is him.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the floor for Portland, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Lillard in at the point. Shots good from Young.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last 3 years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft: DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Here's McCollum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And so McCollum nails both of them. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. The dish now to Young. Doubled by McCollum. Pass to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
McCollum passes to Nurkic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Capella. Outside Hood. Passes it to Lillard. Now McCollum. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
But they recover it. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. 34 points for Trae Young.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Good finds McCollum. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Nurkic. And nothing is falling for him right now. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young from outside sinks the 3-pointer. And now a 4-point Hawks lead.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Second is Clint Capella.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
It's McCollum on the wing. To halt the run, count the basket. McCollum's got 15 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And here's Bogdanovich for three, and it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hood kicks to Lillard. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Fires the three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. The pass to Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Lillard misses. The Hawks leading by 5. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John Collins of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And now it's 27 points for Lillard. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Young against Lillard. Collins wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Collins has got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, coming into the league, John Collins mostly an around the rim scorer. His development as a shooter giving him more versatility.
Is checked in for Portland.
And a moment here to check out some numbers for Nurkic. Great showing for him last season. 12th in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. A 3 from McCollum. But they'll get another chance. Nurkic can't hit.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
Here's Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Capella, the pass to Young. Nurkic with the block. Lillard attacking. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Here's Lillard. But they get it back. Anthony. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. With the fadeaway. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Trailblazers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trae Young. The Trailblazers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
No good on that. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Atlanta leading by 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Outside, Anthony. Knocks it off the glass. Wow.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Anthony right side. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. The Hawks leading. Young right side. Shoots over Lillard. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. And so Collins nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Lillard with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich. Nurkic dishes to McCollum. 5 on the clock over Young. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Damian Lillard third, Gallinari fourth.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
On defense, the Hawks.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The Hawks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lillard against Young. Down low. Here's Cantor. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Cantor's got 9 points.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Passes it to Collins. Gallinari outside. Back to Collins. That one's not going to go. Excellent D from Cantor. Trailblazers trail by 8. Looking to get it going. Here's Nurkic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Young for 3. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Basket counts. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Collins kicks to Young. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. And Gallinari is good for 3. He's got 10.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Here's Anthony. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. The feed to Gallinari. Here's Capella. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Cantor. And that one hits back iron.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Gallinari finds Young. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. The shot. Misses the jumper. And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Clint Capella. Trae Young is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Labissiere in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Tries from 16. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And really like it when Labissiere goes up with the mid-range there. When the D stays off of him, he has got to make them pay.
Here's Trent, defended by Young. And Labissiere sends it back.
And like how aggressive Labissiere is on defense, using that wide frame to turn back shots. And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Robert Covington's checked in for Anthony. Free throw good. Nurkic. Young with the ball. Pass to Labissiere. Bogdanovich looking around. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Trent. He's covered by Bogdanovich. McCollum, no good.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Out to the wing. No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Capella. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. From 20 feet out in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Passes to Nurkic. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Hoods check in for Portland. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
There's the pass to Young. Grabs the rebound again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Capella. Hunter's checked in for Gallinari. And he can't hit the second. Trailblazers trail by 12. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Lock at 6. Shot on the wing. Good. McCollum's got 20.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Young passes to Capella. Here's Bogdanovich, and that one is stuffed right through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Hunter with it, now guarded by Hood, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Trent. Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. McCollum's got 11 in the second half. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Cantor. McCollum finds Hood, and Capella sends it back.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
That's good from Young. Trailblazers trail by 15. Pass to Cantor. Dishes it to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hood. Over Labissiere. Hood can't get it to go. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 16-7 run. Shoot from the right block. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young. 9 points for DeAndre Hunter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
To the inside. Goes up to the stripe. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the left wing. From downtown, and it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Good on the wing. Young against McCollum. Over Young. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. And that's now 24 points for C.J. McCollum. Atlanta leading by 18. Young passes to Capella. He dishes it to Hunter. Shoots from 12. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
McCollum outside. Good on the wing. Covington in the corner. And McCollum now atop the key. And the Trailblazers, another three.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Hunter kicks to Labissiere. Bogdanovich up top. Over McCollum. Kept alive. And Cantor over to help. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Trent. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Trent passes to McCollum. The train. Atlanta with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Labissiere, the pass to Capella. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So much new technology. A lot of it's so exciting, Steve. Did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name and number the other day? Wow, that was something.
I did. I saw the demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number. See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
It's McCollum on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And that one, good. McCollum's got 29.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Young drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. Excellent timing on that play, and a wonderful pass.
Bogdanovich against McCollum, and he gets the bucket. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Back to Lillard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Young against Lillard. And it's denied. We saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Bounce pass Bogdanovich, and the dunk by Capella.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Young. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and no good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hunter kicks to Young. Inside, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Good on the bucket.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Now Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Collins. Young outside. Shoots over Lillard in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And here's McCollum. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
you